Okay, Bhavya, can you do three mantra, please?
Yes.
Shali,
Namo
Jai Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Arihantaram.
Namo
Varihantaram.
Namo Siddharam.
Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Loe Savasahunam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Eso Panchamukkaro. Savapavapanasano. Mangalam cha Savesi.
Mangalam cha Sauvese.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Hey, Satchidanand. Daily prayer. Bhavya?
Me.
Oh, wait. Ariana. Ariana? Oh. Ariana, can you do that? Okay, go ahead.
O Dada Bhagwan, please give me an infinite inner strength such that I will never compromise on my health, so that my body as an instrument will always be helpful to me in accomplishing my life goal of studies and satsang. I will remain absolutely sincere in studies. I will always stay away from bad company and bad habits. And whatever happens, please shower your divine grace and blessing such that I never ever miss my satsang. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul, that is all my resources, to oblige others, which is the best religion. I will always remain sincere, moral, and pure in mind, speech, and body, in all my dealings with self and everyone in life, so that I become man of personality, par excellent, exactly as Dada Bhagwan. O Dada Bhagwan, I further resolve to always listen to my parents, and never will I ever back answer them arrogantly. Please give me an infinite inner strength in this regard. Jai Satchidanand.
Right, so very good. You need to memorize. Who has memorized it? Look, I know Bhavya has memorized it. Dhruvi Ben has. Oh, all right. Okay, Ariana, Kushali, Meera, you need to memorize it, okay? Okay, study prayer. Who has memorized study prayer? Okay, Kushali.
Daily prayer for study. O Dada Bhagwan, I am determined to break all barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me in studying and understanding. Please shower your divine grace and break all the veils of my vision, and give me that infinite inner strength to make my learning the best. Jai Satchidanand.
Very good. Okay, Dhruvi.
Hey Dada Bhagwan,
Hey Dada Bhagwan.
Bhagwan.
हम हैं आपके बच्चे,
हम हैं आपके
आपके
बच्चे,
दिल के हैं सच्चे,
दिल के हैं सच्चे,
फिर भी है कच्चे,
फिर भी है अच्छे,
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे,
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे.
Okay, very good. Okay, who remembers the homework? Nobody's done homework? Okay, Ashani.
I'm so late for an
About what you tell your friends and what you tell your parents.
Say that again.
Think about what you tell your friends and what you tell your parents.
And okay. So what did you think we should do?
Not tell your parents about, not tell your friends about what your parents do.
Okay, anything else? Tanvi?
Do not tell your friends about the bad things that your parents do.
Okay, Ariana? Bhavya? Ariana?
I wasn't here last week.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, Bhavya?
Sure.
Did you do homework?
No.
No.
No. Oh, why? Because you're the boss? Mama didn't make you work? Kuchali?
Actually, we don't know about the homework.
We don't
No,
know
it-
about the homework.
It was posted.
We just received it. Sorry.
Okay. London is getting lazy.
We
Kuchali?
wasn't here last week.
No, we posted it. No. Kuchali?
Papa, you can say to your friends like, I'm going on a fun holiday. I am practicing my test, and then you must not tell friends.
Did everybody
We should
hear
not
that?
tell
What you should not tell your friends?
We should not tell private things about the family to our friends. They
Correct.
make friends jealous.
What was that,
That we-
Deepakanandji?
We should not tell our private things to our friends.
What is private thing, Kuchali?
It's like you wrote it down.
Okay.
Fights, arguments.
Your sister can help out. What's private thing?
Things like fights and health.
Okay.
Fights and health.
Okay. Mira. Thank you.
So you should tell your parents everything that's going on to you, what's happening to you, and about what happens at school, but you shouldn't tell your friends what happens at home. And like if you shouldn't make your friends jealous, or you shouldn't tell them about anything that happens at home, like fights and arguments and disagreements, and other things that your parents don't want.
Okay.
You tell
Dhruvi?
your friends.
Very good. Dhruvi?
Shouldn't tell your friends about like your parents' names or where they're working or anything that's going on at home.
Okay.
Basic.
Okay. How about Hitesh Kaka?
Yeah, I agree with everything that has been said. I mean, the things that happen in the family, they have to stay in the family, because even disagreements, sometimes these disagreements that happen in the family are not disagreements of the heart, they're disagreements of the mind. But when it comes outside of the home, it can be misinterpreted and used against you. Actually, it can be used against you, your children, and your family. And so, as the old saying goes, charity starts at home. So, you gotta, whatever happens in the house, it should stay in the house.
Okay. Bhavya, Mama,
Yeah.
Mama is there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead. Kalpita,
Shu,
Kalpita
हाँ हाँ
can,
बोलो अंकल.
yeah. What should children tell their, should or should not tell their friends? Share, what
I'm-
should share actually, what they should share and not share. Okay, while you're thinking, Kuchali, who's that to you, Papa or Mama?
Kol-
Let's see.
Rajnika Dada.
Yeah, who's there? Who's driving, Papa or Mama?
Yeah, Jai Sachidanand.
Okay, they said to the, oh, you're driving?
Papa is driving.
Okay, so you can tell. What
Yeah.
should they share? What should they share? You are a school teacher, so what should children share with the friends or not share
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
friends?
Not share is mainly disputes in the house, the arguments. That's the main thing. That's what I understand. And sometimes regarding to health, where we have just now gone through somebody's health issues, so it's better not to share. And it can actually, the reason why they shouldn't be sharing is it can actually disturb them. This is not the age that they are going to create a gossip about it, because they are very little, but it can disturb them. They keep thinking and overthinking about it. That's what I understand.
Okay, very good. Now, one Dada is also there.
Yeah.
Kanchan Dada. What should children share or not share with their friends? What should children share or not share with their friends? Okay, you can think about it. Kanchan Dada, we'll come back to you. Okay, Deepak Dada?
Yeah. See, our life is such, it is said like this. You should learn what to say, what not to say, and when. Does that make some sense? It is very important, because things which you are not supposed to say or tell, let's say to your friends, and if you tell them, then what happens? It can create a lot of disturbance. It can create a lot of problems. Same thing, if you don't tell your parents certain things, which is very important for your progress, for your safety, then that is wrong. So it takes a long time to come to that understanding that what to say, when and where. And if you have known this, if you have understood this, then your worldly life, at the same time, your progress in the path of freedom becomes fast. Otherwise, you can get into trouble. Like if you don't study, then you cannot get good grades, so you're not doing in your school, you're not doing in your college, and all problems. So something like that. So this is a very important aspect of our day-to-day living, wherein what to say, when and where, and what not to say. And this can only be very well understood in satsang, because satsang is such a place wherein it covers our worldly day-to-day living, at the same time how we can progress in the path of freedom, in the path of liberation. That will make us free. Otherwise, things which you are not supposed to share, if you do that, then you get into trouble, you put your family into trouble. Jai Satchidanand.
So now the question is the opposite. When you go to school, you talk to your friend. There are some close friends, some are distant friends. So what do you talk about when you're like in free time or recess or playing out? Okay, Mira?
So during free time, me and my friends have
Please
a
loudly,
club called.
Mira.
Okay, so during recess time,
Loud.
me and my friends talk about a book club. We started a book club, and so we talk about what we're gonna do for that during recess, or we play Foursquare.
Okay,
So
Bhavya?
yeah, that's what we mostly talk about.
Did you, Mira?
Speak louder.
So,
Wait, Bhavya, Mira, do you talk about how good your hair is, how your dress is, or whatever?
Sometimes, but not like
Okay, very good. Now,
not like
Bhavya,
every recess.
very good. Bhavya?
so at recess time at my school, me and my friends talk about what we should play, and then we play that game which we all agree with.
Okay. You talk about studies with the friends? You talk
Yeah.
about how bad the teacher is, how the good teacher is?
No.
No? Mira?
Yeah.
With
You
your
talk
close
about your
friends, do you
teachers?
talk with your very close friend, you say, hey, the teacher didn't teach good, or she's not good today, she's bad
We
today?
don't. Sometimes we say that she's in a good mood or she's in a bad mood, and sometimes we talk about homework, but not a lot. But we talk about our teachers. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We always have opinion. The teacher is not good, this, that. Okay. Ashiani,
With my friends, I talk about
no, with your
what,
friend, yeah, with your close friends in the school. Yeah.
I talk about, so we had this thing coming up where we have to show our parents everything. And we usually talked about that.
Okay, Sanvi,
I talk about things like we do at home, like art project kind of things. My friends.
Ariana, okay, Ariana, Kushali,
I talk about with my friend as we say and plan games, and we speak about work as well.
okay, Dhruvi Ben,
I mostly talk about like the projects and homeworks the teacher gives.
okay, you don't talk about teachers?
No.
Okay. Bhavya, you don't talk about teachers?
No.
Okay. Deepak Dada,
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
yes.
Yeah, so here, this part of learning is very important and very vital. This will help us progress in the world. At the same time, it will help us progress in the path of freedom. So this is how we must, because this teaching is not there anywhere. Of course, certain things you do learn at home from your parents, but many times these things are not very well addressed. They are not referred. So many times kids especially, they don't know what to say when. Certain times they unknowingly share their family matters with your friends or any outsider. You know, I just recollect one thing that once we were in Disneyland, I did tell, I think so last time or even before that, that one of our Mahatma, he asked one kid his name, and that kid said, "I don't tell my name to strangers." What does this mean? Was he rude? Did he do the right thing? See, we are unknown to him, but somehow things are very common in these places. So they are taught even in the school and at home that you must never tell anything about yourself to any strangers, any outsiders. So this is how some of these things we may find what is wrong in it, but no, it can do a lot of harm, lot of harm. So this is how gradually the purpose of coming to satsang is we get to learn all these things.
Because Dada, the thing is, what should they be talking with their friend?
No, they can always talk about school, about games, about nothing what happens at home. Someone may try to be nosy, it is said. Someone may try to be nosy and ask you certain things of your family. Doctor, is it possible?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Very possible, very much possible, very much possible. So here we have to be very wise. I don't know much about, and at times, if it is, you feel it right, then you may say that this is not to be shared with anyone. Can we say that, doctor? So
Yeah,
next time,
and
instead of giving any excuse, if you make it point blank and make it very clear, next time they will not ask.
Yeah. Because the biggest danger is that, unfortunately, unlike Dada Bhagwan and his Mahatmas, like all of us, this world is full of splitters. Dada's not a splitter, he was a welder. So the problem with this world is it's full of splitters. And so when you go in the outside world and complain about your family, they'll use that information to break you.
Correct. Absolutely, absolutely. So here you have to be very wise and make your point clear and be always vigilant what the other person is asking, what the other person is talking. Yes, they are friends, but then these things play a very vital role in our day-to-day living. So there are so many things in this world. I mean, about you can talk about, you can discuss, you can play with. There's no problem. Aishani, did you understand? And how about Shanvi? Very good.
Yes.
Bhavya,
Yeah.
Aryan, I can't see her. Aryan, are you there? Did you understand? Very good. Dhruvi? Good. And Kush is silent. Not visible, not audible.
Kushali.
And where is Kushali?
In the
Yeah,
car.
Kushali, did you understand? So it's like you don't commit mistake, you don't let your friends commit any mistake. Even if your friends start talking about their family, you say, no, you're not supposed to share that. Please don't tell me. and don't tell anyone. Can you say that? So it is like sometimes they may tell you certain things, maybe incorrectly, and they can try to extract information from you about your family. Do you understand? So they can say that, see, I'm telling you about my family, so now you can also talk about your family. Doctor?
That's true. That's true. And
Well,
yeah, I mean, it, you know, from a standpoint of a worldly life, it would, the reason that people want to know about other people's business is to split them. Because if you tell some of your friends that, for example, I'm not saying this is true, but let's say Mira goes and tells her friend that, oh, my dad's not a good person, then that friend would try her best to separate Mira from her dad and just say, I'm not saying you said that, but I'm just saying if you say that, she would say, oh yeah, you should not listen to your dad. That's what she would say, because it is in her friend's interest to get Mira's attention for her and not for her family. So that's natural, human nature. And so nobody, if you complain about your own family, there'll be some good friends, but very few friends are going to say that, yeah, you shouldn't talk about your family that way. You should always respect your parent. Nobody will say that. They'll just say, yeah, they're nakamacha. They're useless. You follow me, I'll take care of you. That's what they would say.
Also one thing, if I may add, then that person will tell their friend, and then the teacher would know, and everybody would know that Mira's dad is not good and this thing. So, and then
Yeah, people would talk.
They will go and tell their parents, and the parents say, "Oh, don't deal with Mira anymore. Stay away from Mira." So there's a lot of
bad things.
Yeah, even I can share my experience having friends, and I shared so many things mistakenly, and it was misused. But soon I realized, and then I stopped. In fact, I had stopped dealing with them at all, totally. I cut off because it was so dangerous, so dangerous. You believe, you feel that they are your friends and you share certain things, but it goes against you, against your goal, against your way of life. So here, I just give you an example. You all use your laptops or you use your iPads. Do you use them? And do you know that you are online? You're online. And you are...
What does online mean, Dada?
Online means you are on your internet. So you are connected with the main system. Like if someone is an administrator, then he or she knows who are all on their system. So what happens, they keep track of which sites you visit, what are your likes, what are your dislikes. So, you know, because certain things you don't visit, certain things you visit, you want to know certain things, then they keep track of all that. Do you know that? And then whatever, it is like you try to go certain places, then it will always show those things again and again. Have you observed that? Certain things what you don't see or you don't opt or you don't watch, that will not show up at all. So this is what unknowingly we are sharing our likes and dislikes. That's why you have to be very careful. This is unknowingly things are happening, but when we deal with people, knowingly things happen. So we cannot say, I didn't know that, because when you're talking, you're doing something. So you cannot say, I didn't know that. Okay? All of you?
Also, do you chat with your friends on a computer or iPad or something? Yes, no, no. Okay, only Mira and I'm do. So be careful. what are the consequences of, chatting and saying this or that? Be careful what you write. Try to be
Okay,
so
also, for
mid.
example, yeah, very dangerous, very dangerous. For example, someone can ask you, hey, Mira, what are you doing this weekend? You say, no, we are going this place, we'll be out for 2 days, something like that. You have shared your personal, private information. Do you know that?
Somebody asked
I'm
where you're
giving
going
you
this
an
weekend.
example, Mira. An example.
Can you say something? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this is
It's
where
correct.
Yeah.
you have to be very careful, very conscious, very vigilant what people are asking and what you are telling them.
Yes. Say
Certain
okay.
times, they can create a very dangerous
No.
situation.
Don't cry. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So
also what happens, there's a chat group of your friends of school. So that is again very dangerous, that you have to be careful what you write in there. It's very important. Because which of your 3 friends take advantage of it, you don't know. I'll give you example, okay? My granddaughter, she's 13 years old, okay? She has a 4 or 5 friends in her chat of the school. So sometimes they go do things together, like they go skiing together. But then she found out that out of the 5 friends, 3 of them went shopping or did something they didn't tell the other 2. Okay, so now it became a clash that these 3 are friends. They didn't. So you have to be very, very careful when you have this kind of stuff. My granddaughter was very upset that I thought they were my real friends and they didn't share the information. Okay, so again, choosing friend is also very important.
but friends are friends only. There are no real friends. Remember, friends are friends. You are not supposed to share anything of your family with your friends.
Okay. Okay, so our time is almost up. So for next week, we're talking about, we just talking about school, right? So talking about teachers, we'll talk about that, okay? Now, it is connected with the 3rd code of conduct, okay? So please, homework is learn the 3rd code of conduct and then talk with your parents about teachers, and also, are your parents teachers also? Mira, Bhavya, since you're the boss, you're the teacher or mama is the teacher? Bhavya, mama, okay. So Kushali, is parents your teacher?
Parents are our first teacher.
I'm sorry?
Parents are our first teacher.
Oh, very good answer, Kushali. Ashani, Shani, Ariana, okay, you understand? So we'll talk about parents and teachers and teachers, and what you can talk about teachers and how did you behave with your home teachers. Everybody understand that? Who are the home teachers? Mira?
Who has what?
Who are your home teachers?
Oh, my mom and dad.
Okay, so we talk about your behavior with your home teachers whole week and what we should say or not say about the teachers. Everybody?
Dada, just one clarification.
Yes.
Does Sanvi learn things from Aishani?
No. Sanvi?
So
No,
Aishani,
Sanvi is a boss. So,
Yes,
Sanvi, do you learn anything from Aishani?
yes,
So Aishani is indirectly your teacher.
yes,
And of course, Aishani also learned things from you. But moreover, we can say like, so because Aishani is older, she is a bigger teacher. Can we say that?
okay.
Yeah, very good. So same way, Bhavya, Itashvi is your teacher?
Yes.
And how about Kushali? She is your teacher? Sometimes does she teach you certain things? Does she take care of you? Sometimes?
A lot of times.
That's what.
They keep on no.
Good. So this is how they are also teachers. So especially if you at home, we have to take care of our teachers. Okay, Rabindra, go ahead, please.
yeah, for this week, we'll concentrate with parents and teachers. Following week, we'll go with
Correct.
siblings, okay? Okay, everybody?
Perfect.
Okay. Okay. Sanvi, Ashani, oh, what, Bhavya, your question?
No.
Your
Do
question?
you have a good?
No.
Okay. Sanvi, Ashani, can you do 3 mantra, please?
Okay. Namo Vijayagaya.
Namo
Vidyaya.
Namo Siddhanam Arihantanam. Namo Siddhanam. Namo Ariyanam. Namo Vajayanam. Namo Loi Savasahunam. Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Sarvapavapanasano.
Sarvabhavanasana.
Mangalam cha Sarvesi.
Mangalanam cha Sarvesi.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Hare Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidananda.
Jai Satchidananda.